Good morning, Jenny from In My Spare Time Crochet here. If it's your first time being here, thanks for clicking on this video. And if you're returning, thank you very much. I don't know what it is about this jumper, but the last time I wore this, I was unwell with, that thing that starts with C and ends in D. This time, I don't know what it is, but there is an awful lot of illness going around our area at the moment. Lots of influenza and RSV, pneumonia, and all of that. Not that I think I have any of those, but I definitely am a little under the weather, and it's quite typical because I am officially on school holidays. So how funny that things tend to catch up with you then. But either way, I do have a bit to show you and chat about this week. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this week, if you are returning, you will know that I have been quite busy making these fidgets. I make them out of blanket yarn. They're super quick. Again, I will link the original video that I based these off. It's Miranda's Magic Fidget or something like that. I'll link it below. She makes hers in acrylic. I really enjoy making them in blanket yarn. They're really tactile. They're great for, anxiety, ADHD, autism, things like that. And adults like them as well. This week I made this navy and pink sparkle one. I also made a green and yellow one. The yellow has some sparkly orange glitter on it as well. So, excuse me. I made those two, and I'll insert a picture here of another one, blue and yellow one that I made for one of my beautiful friends at school, who supports the Parramatta Eels. Bless her. I feel for her. They're not doing very well this year. Love you, Bond. So I made her a blue and yellow one, which she loved. So 3 fidgets, which was good. I did also list my other ones that I had made in my Etsy store finally, as well as a custom order listing so that people can order in their own colour if they like. And I had a sale on one, which was great, but I'll share that video a bit later. Something else I finished this week, and actually only just this morning, to be honest, but I have been chatting about Cassandra at Craftably Ever After's epic Amigurumi World Tour, which I am part of. I will be receiving the book, which is Whimsical Stitches by Lauren Espy. Even though I already had a copy of the book, I'm part of the international list of crocheters who is going to be receiving the book, and I'm one of the last to receive it, actually. It's traveling to lots of different places before I get it, so there won't be much for me to choose from, but that's okay. I'm making as we go, so whatever is chosen by the crocheter that receives it, we're making. Anyone can join in if you've got the book or you'd like to order it. I'll again have Cassandra's original video linked below, where she chats about it. But yeah, last week I showed the macaron, but that was actually there's one book going to the US and one book which is the international, going to all the other places. The macaron was from the US book, so I have now decided, so I don't confuse myself, to stick to the international book. So I do have, so this was, I think this was second on the list, the little jellyfish. So he turned out quite cute. I decided to embroider the eyes on, just little sleepy eyes. I don't think I did the best job, but considering I'm not feeling 100%, it's okay. Yeah. I used a new Australian brand, which is Patti and Banjo's place. It has only very, very recently launched, and I got the Banjo's blend, which is a cotton and acrylic blend, 55% acrylic, 45% cotton. It was really nice to work with, actually. There was one colorway that I really wanted, but unfortunately I missed out on, but I didn't get in early enough. So when that restocks, I'll be getting it. This was the rainbow. I didn't get to all the colors. There is a blue and purple in there as well. Either way, I think it turned out rather cute. And as I said, it was really nice to work with, actually. So yeah, so the jellyfish is done. I do need to play catch up and also make the cookie and the pie, which is the pie just there, and that's the cookie, I think. Yeah, so I need to play catch up and make those, which I will likely do this week and have them for next week's video. So that was that. The other thing I finished, and I've needed to do this for a little while. My son-in-law-to-be has been, I would say, pestering. He has been asking, he has been hinting for crocheted slippers. He likes to call them knittens. I don't know why. He has a pair of knitted socks that he was gifted a while ago, and he loves them. And he has been asking me or hinting, could I please make him some, as well as matching ones for my grandson, which I haven't done yet. But he has been asking for them in the colours of the football team that we support, which is the Sydney Roosters, and they are red, white and blue. So I finally got around to finding a pattern that I thought was suitable. I found this pattern on YouTube. It's a free tutorial by Everything Arts and Crafts. I will link it below. It was pretty easy to follow. There's no talking. It's just you have to just watch, and there's music in the background. But I found it, easy enough to follow along with. So they look a bit strange. They look kind of like clown shoes, but I have tried them on and they are super, super comfortable. So here we go. Oh, goodness me. I think they look a bit strange because obviously they need to fit his foot, which is a decent size. But I've used Spotlight Super Saver yarn, USA style, and it's quite thick. I used a 6mm hook, I believe. But they, as I said, they look a little strange, but they are very, very comfortable to wear. So, and it's his birthday this time next week. So he'll be getting those as part of his birthday present, and my daughter thinks he's going to love them. So he will no doubt wear them while he's watching the footy. I'll pop in a little picture here. They like to dress up whenever our team's playing and support them. So no doubt these will bring warmth to his feet and luck for our beloved Roosters. So I am glad to tick this one off the list. Now, something else that I don't have to show you in person, and that's because it has already gone to its new home. But last week I showed you, excuse me, some works in progress, which was a couple of Harper doll carriers. I'm still waiting on more yarn to finish this one. And Spotlight very kindly had a 50% off sale. It's probably still on right now, actually, but a 50% off sale on their yarn. So I did do quite a decent order. So I'm waiting for that to arrive, which is very exciting. I'll be able to finish this one. But I had started a a blue, like a minty blue one as well. I will pop a little video in here to show the finished product. I did a little pink heart actually it's pink with some glitter through it on the heart, and I think it turned out really well. I was very happy with that. So that was another thing that I was able to tick off as well. And when I receive my my spotlight order, I'm going to have more colours to be able to make more of these doll carriers. It is my pattern. I will have it linked below. Yeah. Now, in last week's video, I did show you a crochet kit that I purchased from K Mart here in Australia. And I mentioned that I had ordered quite a few more online. So I received those this week, and I have had a little poll going in my community tab. You can still vote on that if you like. I asked which one you would like to see me do a full review on. Since I posted that poll, I did receive the final one, which I forgot about, which is a little, I'm going to call it peas in a pod one. Again, these are super cheap. They range from, I think, $4 to $6 each. So very, very cheap, but I'm interested to see, excuse me, how they work up and what the instructions are like, etc. So if you haven't seen the poll, the ones that I had posted is this little bee and sunflower keychain. There was that one. There was a little granny square bag, you know, fairly basic, but everything comes with it. So I am interested. This one polled okay, not bad. It was really between this one and the final one that I will show you. But I do think we have a clear winner. There was also this granny square cushion cover crochet kit. They're still all sealed. I haven't opened them yet because I do want to do that on camera if possible. But the one that definitely had the most interest, and I'm kind of glad because I'm very interested to see exactly what this kit is like, because I believe it was $6. It's a toucan hanging wall kit. It comes with the excuse me, with the, it says printed outline design on mesh canvas. So that's interesting. Maybe it's not really crochet at all, but well, it will be interesting, won't it? It comes with a little bamboo rod to hang it on, as well as all of the yarn that you need. So it's going to be interesting. And providing I feel okay this week, I'm going to endeavour to record this week. So it's going to be interesting. Being on school holidays, I'm going to have a bit more time. So I am hopeful that I can record a few more videos. Regardless, I'll still have my weekly one that I pop up on a Sunday night, my time. But I'm hopeful that these next 2 weeks will give me the opportunity to record some different things that I can post midweek. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. I also had this week I had High Crochet reach out to me via my Instagram, and they offered to send me 2 of my choice crochet kits to review and to share on my social media. So I did choose 2 items, and one of them is a walking chick, and the other one is a little egg laying hen where little bubble thing pops out its butt. It's quite cute, I think. So anyway, that's going to be interesting. I will be recording either one of those. I think probably the walking one, because I think the walking one, which is what they wanted me to review. So stay tuned for that as well. Now, I have had an Etsy store for a a few years. I'm not even sure how long, to be honest. And I don't put any pressure on myself to sell things there. However, you know, when I get a sale, it's great. I'm a little bit slack with posting my makes. For example, I'm still yet to list this cute little cardigan, and whilst it's winter here now, by the time I get it posted, it probably won't be. But either way, yeah, but I have my Etsy, and as I said, I don't put any pressure on myself. I just list things there. If they sell, great. If they don't, I also have my Shopify, and that's a little bit of an experiment at the moment. I don't know if I'll keep it. We'll see. But anyway, getting back to Etsy, I did wake up to an order a couple of days ago, which is very exciting. I sold my one of my Harper doll carriers that I had made here in a size 2 to 3, and I also sold one of my fidgets. So I was able to post that off yesterday, which is really exciting. I'll have this little video in here somewhere. But yeah, I was really grateful. I'm always very grateful for any sale. But I'm interested to know, a lot of you make lots of things like myself. I'm interested to know, do you, because I guess I gift a lot as well, particularly small little amigurumis, plushies. I gift a lot of those, but the bigger items I do usually sell. But yeah, I'm interested to know what you do. Do you have Etsy? Do you do it another way? Yeah, let me know. I was thinking of maybe doing a separate video about that if anyone had any questions or whatnot. I did also post out another parcel this week, which was going a lot further than my Etsy order. I think it was last week's video, I shared some of my crochet books, and one of them was Amigurumi at Home. And I did mention that, you know, it wasn't my favorite book. I had it for quite a while, but one of my lovely YouTube friends on here, Quinn from Cat Cake Crochet, she really loved the Tooth Fairy pillow, which was it, and it is cute. I just didn't think that I would really make anything from the book, so I reached out to Quinn and offered to send her the book, and yeah, she was really excited. So I was very, very happy to be able to package up that book for her and send it all the way to the USA. Quinn lives in Oroville. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, Quinn, and they have been really, really affected by the wildfires there in California. So, and she did have to be evacuated, and yeah, so sending lots of love, Quinn, and hope that it has all settled down now. If you're not already following Quinn, she is a gorgeous soul. She does lots of market prep videos, and I've been watching her since almost the beginning, and I just really like her. So yeah, I think you should go and check out her channel and give her a follow. But yeah, and I cannot wait for her to receive her little package. So yeah, that was that. Finally, in today's video, I will talk again briefly about my crochet along that is starting in a few weeks' time from the 1st of August. It is my Year of Granny Squares Cal. The book is by Kylie Moleta from Stitched Up Craft. It's widely available. I know a couple of my subscribers have purchased it from Walmart. If you're in the US, it's available on Amazon. If you're in Australia and having a hard time getting it, please reach out to me, because Kylie has let me know that she does have a few copies available as well that she can send out, and I can let you know the cost and whatnot. But that is going to be starting on the 1st of August. We'll be doing one crochet granny square per week. we're going to do them in order. Starting at number 1, we'll do them together. There are a number of people that have already purchased the book or are waiting for it, and to be honest, this has sparked even more interest than I had hoped. So I'm really excited to have a lot of you on board, and thank you kindly to the people that have shared about it. You know who you are. Thank you so much. Yeah, so that's going to be starting soon, and while I'm off, I will continue my planning in regards to having a few little things to support this along the way, and I will finalize more my ideas for a couple of little prizes. So that's really exciting, and it's coming up really quickly. And I did forget to share that this is an example of 2 of the squares. These were 2 that I did pattern test for Kylie before the book was printed. So yeah, some great little projects in there. I have shared a bit more information before, but you know, there are 3 advanced and the rest are a mixture of beginner and intermediate level. So it really is a good way to work on your skills and learn new stitches. Not only is it a beautiful book to look at, you're going to learn a lot as well. There's a few project ideas there that you can make with the squares as well. So that is going to be starting soon. So if you're interested, really good time to order your book. If you have any questions, just ask me below. But I've had to stop this a few times to have a drink, and I'm not really feeling it. If this was your first time being here, I apologize. And I feel like it was a bit of an ordinary video, but you know, sorry, I'm sick. Yeah, I'm just going to wrap it up there. There's likely outtakes at the end of this. There usually is on my videos because I really get it right the first time. Thank you for being here. I really do hope to see you in another video, and thank you and welcome to the many new subscribers that have recently joined me. I will see you possibly later this week, and if not, next Sunday. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Jenny from In My Spare Time Crochet here, coming to you from New South Wales, Australia. If it's your first time clicking on one of my videos, thank you. It didn't sound very good, did it? Good morning, Jenny from In My Spare Time Crochet here. If it's your first time visiting, thanks for being here, and if you're returning, thank you also. I'm coming to you from New South Wales, Australia, and if it's going to be one of those days. It's from a new Australian brand, which is Patti and Bango's place. I got the Bango. I don't know why I'm saying it wrong. Banjo. Patti and Banjo. Oh, Lordy. Okay, sorry, Mel. Okay, so I knew... Sorry, I feel like the blue list is really long today. Okay, try again. They also have my website. Whilst that's fairly new, and I'm not sure how long ago. Not only is it a beautiful book, yeah, you will. Not only is it a beautiful